Attack your fear.
I'm motivated by fear.
Fear.
You know?
Fear of what?
Fear of fear. I hate being scared to do something. And I think what developed in my early days was the attitude that I started attacking things that I was scared of.
It was Franklin Roosevelt said the only fear you have to fear is fear itself.
Absolutely.
Remember that?
Absolutely.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Louis Angel. You are watching AE Mind. I want to talk real quick about that little philosophy that Will Smith has. You see, Will Smith has accomplished, you know, a few great things in his life, right? He's a movie star. He's been on that show. You know, I don't know if you know of it, The Prince of Bel Air, one of my favorite TV shows of all time when I used to watch TV. But you know, I'm a huge fan of Will Smith. But just his philosophies alone, the beliefs that he has, I have been attracted to over the past few years, and I've actually taken a lot of those beliefs and applied them to my own life with, you know, much success up to this point. I want to talk about that little philosophy that he mentions, talking about attacking your fear. You see, he is afraid of being afraid. Now, I don't know if you're like me, where sometimes when you're about to do something new, you get, you know, a little feeling down here in the stomach area, in your gut checked area, right? Where you're like, man, I don't know if I should do this. What are people gonna think of me? What's gonna happen? Am I gonna be a total fool if I do this new activity? Am I even gonna learn, right? You start getting all these different thoughts, all these negative thoughts trying to hold you back from accomplishing the thing that you have to accomplish, right? I've had several of those, and I'm pretty sure you probably thought of a few right now where you're like, yeah, that has happened to me. It keeps happening to me every day, right? So if that happens to you, and if it has happened to you, great. It's gonna continue to happen every single time you try to do something new. For example, currently in my life, I'm taking some improv classes, and improv, I don't know if you've seen a show of those, but you gotta pretty much just get up on stage in front of a lot of people, and you have a few teammates behind you, and you guys just gotta act out scenes, right? In improv, there's nothing pre-planned. You take suggestions from the audience, and then you just create a scene organically, just off of whatever comes off the top of your head. That's how you create the scene. There's no time to overthink, overanalyze. You just gotta go with the flow. You gotta be in the moment, right? And I remember just starting off, even now, when we're about to do a new exercise, I get those funny feelings. And as soon as I get that, I've conditioned myself to just step up and be one of the first ones up there to just say, hey, what the heck? I'm gonna make a fool of myself. Who cares? But I know because of that, making a fool of yourself in that moment, you're gonna be better, you're gonna be able to grow faster so that you'll be much more experienced later on when you're up on the official stage in front of the large audience. You're gonna be like, I don't care, you know, I'm ready. Why? Because you've been through the painful situations, you've been through the fearful situations already, right? So now think back to a point in your life where you felt a little bit of doubt going into a new situation, right? A little bit of fear, maybe a little bit of pain if you went through that situation, right? Maybe you're up on stage, or maybe you're about to talk to a person, you're like, I don't know if I should or shouldn't, right? What happened afterwards? Did you build a relationship with that person? Are you still cool with that person, right? What happened afterwards? Did that new relationship lead to other bigger opportunities for you? So think back to a point where you were a little bit fearful going into a situation, and then something positive came out of it, right? So think back to that, and then every time from now on, when you're about to go into a new situation, a new experience, right? A new learning experience, think back to that time and be like, you know what? Something positive is gonna happen after I go through this, right? And then place yourself in as many of those positions as possible and as many of those experiences as possible, because like Will Smith said, something that really got him to go out there and succeed in his life is he just started attacking things that he was afraid of on a regular, consistent basis. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm out there attacking things that I'm afraid of. So apply that philosophy, apply it to your life right now, and go out there and accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish in life. So that's it for right now. Make sure to go to aemind.com, check out that website, subscribe if you haven't done so, put in your name and email so I can send you a bunch of good stuff. And also subscribe to this channel, AE Mind. All my other channels are on here as well. Post a link down below, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out, stay up, attack your fears.